We sort of treat parking like infrastructure, but it's not like other infrastructure where there's some central agency who's managing it and adjusting it, looking at the system as a whole and being able to respond to our needs. So parking minimums are kind of this bizarre public policy space because the way that we provide and finance them in effect creates a parking subsidy, but this is achieved not through a direct subsidy through the government, but actually through requiring private sector actors to provide that infrastructure. So he did a great job of illustrating how expensive a parking spot is. It varies a lot from place to place, study to study, but we know that it's very expensive, in the ballpark of oftentimes hundreds of dollars a month. And that cost is essentially subsidized through higher prices for everything that we buy. So we're talking mostly today about the residential space, but this is also true when you go to a restaurant or a retail establishment or really anywhere. That cost is baked into basically the cost of living for everything that we buy, which makes it so that it's very hard to unbundle it and make decisions based on whether or not the cost of parking is worth it to you. And in effect, actually kind of it increases the cost of other modes because you've already have the sunk cost of parking. And so from a public policy perspective, I would certainly question parking minimums as a policy strategy at all.